Hi guys, I'm Steph. Thank you so much for checking out my channel today. I'm not entirely sure what I decided to title this video, but in case it was somehow unclear, because right now I can't really sure how to word it, I'm going to be talking about products that I don't really use for their intended purpose. So as I get into it, you'll kind of understand what that really means, but basically it's just like I bought a product and it is marketed as an eyeshadow, but I use it for a highlighter, which is one of the ones I have. That's kind of what I mean, where I'm not using it for its intended purpose, but I found another use for it. A lot of the reasons why I've come up with other uses for these products is because I spent the money on them and I don't want to just throw them away because they didn't work for what I originally bought them for. If something doesn't work, I'm going to find a way to make it work. So this is how I got these items to work for me. I hope you like this idea, and I'm sure everyone has some kind of form of this that they do. So if you have a product that you use a little bit differently, or you found a way to make it work for you that might not be the normal expectation, please leave a comment down below letting us know how you made this product work. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel because I'm so excited to be bringing you guys videos, but I'm not always the most consistent with my schedule when I can upload, so if you subscribe, it's the best way to find out when I upload a video. So let's get into it. The first product is the example I gave, eyeshadows that I use as highlighters. So these two eyeshadows, the marking has completely worn off, but these are Essence eyeshadows. I don't believe that they're still made, or at least I can't find them at my drugstore. With Essence, especially their shadows, I find that they release them, then they're gone, and then they bring out new ones, whereas sometimes like their palettes and their lipsticks are something that's there a bit more consistently. Their single eyeshadows I find aren't as consistent in store. I'm not as sure about online or wherever else they're sold in the world, but at least in Canada, at the shoppers I go to and all the shoppers I've been to where they sell Essence, that seems to be the case. The shades I have are One Snowflake, which is this very white shade, and 03 Rosy Flamingo, which is like this frosty pink. And when I originally bought these, I didn't actually own any highlighters, and I kind of bought them with the intention of using them as a highlighter. So it's kind of a little bit different, as in I didn't purchase them to be eyeshadows, but that is what they're marketed for. And here are some swatches. So this is Snowflake and this is Rosy Flamingo, and I can wear them both as face highlights. I do have Rosy Flamingo on today, and Rosy Flamingo, because it has that pinkish tone, I love using it on the Cupid's bow. Snowflake I like to use more down the bridge of the nose. Both are beautiful inner corner highlights depending on the look I'm doing. Today I have more of a reddish pinkish look, so I have Rosy Flamingo in the inner corner, but they're so beautiful and just a great way to brighten up a look, but I tend to very rarely use them as eyeshadows. And on top of that, single eyeshadows are a lot cheaper than single pan highlighters, or at least what I have found, or at least for when I was looking at Essence, that did seem to be the case. So if that's something you're struggling with, if you can't quite find a highlighter that's right for you, or you want something a little bit more inexpensive, maybe take a look at single eyeshadows. I mentioned this product in an empties video like in December. I will link it down below if you're interested, but it is the Equate, which is Walmart's line, Apricot Scrub Blemish Control. It looks like this. It's supposed to be a face wash that you can use every day. I find it was way too harsh as a face wash to use every day, and then I started reading about apricot scrubs and micro tears in your skin, and like I didn't want to be doing that to my face. But I had this whole bottle, which is now empty, and I was like, well, I don't want to just throw it away. What am I going to use it for? And I ended up using it as a body exfoliator because the apricot scrub was definitely harsh enough that I was able to be a really good scrub for the skin, and there I cared less so about micro tears than on my face. Not something I would go ahead and repurchase, but it was a great way to use up a product I had in my collection that I otherwise would have just thrown away because I no longer wanted to use it for its intended purpose. And it made a really great full body scrub, got rid of all the dead skin, my legs felt smooth, my arms felt smooth. It was just absolutely amazing for that purpose. Next, I have an eyeliner by MUA. I think I hauled this in a Superdrug haul I did, and then I did an update on that haul. I might have talked about it there. I will link those videos down below if you're interested in checking them out. But it is an MUA Intense Color Eyeliner in Rich Brown, and it looks like this. It is super duper creamy. It has absolutely zero staying power. when it comes to tight lining or the waterline, and that is how I prefer to use pencil eyeliners. If I want to do eyeliner on top of the lid, I'm going to go in with a gel. I'm going to go in with a liquid. That's not what I use my pencil liners for. And while I can use it for that, I don't really love, if I'm going to go on top of the lid, I tend to go for a black, and I really wanted the brown pencil for tight lining or for the waterline, so everyday use, it didn't look as harsh. I now have another brown eyeliner pencil for that because this one, like I said, had no staying power in the waterline. And the way I found to use this up is to use it in my brows, because I thought, why not? It's a pencil. I use pencils in my brows all the time. Why not try this eyeliner? And it is really creamy, so you have to be very careful with it. I put it through my eyebrow and then I just brush it out with a spoolie, and it looks really good. So that is how I'm going to use up this product, because as an eyeliner, it is not great. As an eyebrow pencil, it gets the job done. Next is a lipstick. This tube might look familiar to some of you, as it is in my Project Pan Finish 18 in 2018. I will link that in my first update down below if you want to check it out. But this is my Body Shop lipstick, and it's in this pinky color right here. I am working hard on finishing up this lipstick, but to be honest, I do not really love the formula. The color is quite pink, which is nice for spring, summer, but right now here it's still what I would consider winter. I know spring's just around the corner, but here it still feels very cold and very winter. And a bright pink, it's not bright pink, I mean, it's pretty pink. A pink lipstick is not really going with the looks that I'm wearing or the clothes that I'm wearing or the season. So another way I use this lipstick is as a blush. I'm not wearing it on my cheeks today, but pretty much every day that I do my makeup during the week, I use this as a blush because it goes on so nicely. I love the way it blends out. It gives this beautiful rosy hue to the cheek without being so overpowering, and it doesn't come across as pink on the cheek as it does on the lips, and I just really love how it looks. It gives this nice flush, and it just looks so pretty. If you have a lipstick, might not be the best shade for your lips, try thinking about using it as a cream face product, because I have been loving this as a blush. One last little tip. I always buy shampoo and conditioners in sets, but I very rarely, if ever, have run out of both of them at the same time. I usually have too much conditioner left. No, I used to have way too much shampoo left. Now I seem to have conditioner left at the end, so it's just really not great. What I do is, whichever one I don't finish up and I have left over, I end up using that as a shaving cream. So I will use conditioner as a shaving cream, I will use shampoo as a shaving cream, whichever one I have more of, and that way I've never bought a shaving cream, but my legs are still very soft and smooth and do not get cut when I shave my legs. Otherwise, I would just have copious amounts of shampoo with no matching conditioner, or vice versa. And my last product to share with you is the L'Oreal Elvive Root Lifting Dry Shampoo. This is in my Project Finished Up Anything But Makeup. I will link the most recent video down below, but it's kind of like this monthly thing. If you watch the video, you'll get more information if you care. But anyways, as a dry shampoo, this is the worst dry shampoo I have ever used. It in fact made my hair more greasy than before I applied it. It is a terrible dry shampoo, but it's a root lifting dry shampoo, and I do agree that it is great for lifting the roots. So how I use this is as a texturizing spray. So I have it in my hair right now, and as you can see, my hair has like a little bit of volume to it, a little bit of something going on, and usually if I have nothing in my hair, it is like flat to my head. Sometimes not quite the look I'm going for, I like to have a little extra volume, so I found using this as a texturizing spray and giving my hair like that little bit of volume. I mean, that's not its intended purpose, but it works for that reason, and that is how I am working through it. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, picked up some tips and tricks, and maybe you have some products in your collection that aren't working for you, and maybe this will get you start thinking about other ways you could use them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Bye.